My dear countrymen, Namaskar. It gives me immense joy to connect with all of you once again through Mann Ki Baat. Half of the year 2026 is drawing to a close. Over these 6 months, we've discussed numerous achievements of our countrymen in Mann Ki Baat. In June as well, the nation has attained certain achievements that fill every citizen with pride. These successes are linked to the country's security and self-reliance. Recently, I had the opportunity to attend a Navy-related event in Kolkata. There, INS Dunagiri, INS Sanshodhak and INS Agray were inducted into the Indian Navy's fleet. Everything, from the design to the manufacturing of these ships, is indigenous. Friends, the country also achieved a major success in the aviation sector. In the month of June itself, the C-295 aircraft is made in India. The C-295 aircraft has completed its maiden flight and 40 such aircrafts are being manufactured right here in India. This is providing new momentum to the MSME and aerospace sectors, raising employment opportunities and strengthening the resolve for an Atmanirbhar Bharat. This month, the DRDO also successfully tested an indigenous long-range land attack cruise missile. It was developed jointly by DRDO laboratories and Indian industry partners. In other words, from the seas to the skies, our India is becoming increasingly secure and self-reliant. Friends, another event took place in June that saw the entire world join hands with India's efforts. And that event was International Yoga Day. This time, diverse yoga events were held at over 2,500 locations across the globe. In our country, crores of people participated in yoga programs at numerous places. There has also been much discussion this month about the World Yogasan Championship held in Ahmedabad. India won a total of 114 medals in this event, including 102 gold medals. India topped the medal tally at this championship. I extend my heartiest congratulations to all the winning athletes. Friends, the people are the soul of any nation, and when the people of that country make a resolve, no force can deter them from their goal. This power of public participation in nation building is a tremendous asset for India, and we are experiencing this public participation time and again. Friends, in view of the prevalent warlike situation in West Asia, I'd urged countrymen on a few points. I'd asked people to avoid buying gold for some time, as far as possible. I urged people to avoid holidaying abroad and encouraged carpooling. I also requested farmers to adopt chemical-free farming, protect their farmlands, and maximize the use of natural fertilizers. Friends, I'm grateful to every citizen of the country. Not only have they supported my appeal, they are also actively cooperating in every way. Many families have shared their experiences with me through messages. Numerous families have decided not to buy gold for weddings in their homes this time. If the need arises, they would recycle old gold to create new jewelry. Many people have also written on social media about how they've postponed their foreign trips this time. Friends, people have shared many experiences regarding carpooling as well. Those who used to travel in their own vehicles in the same direction every day have now started commuting together. People are making every effort to use buses and the metro, which is resulting in savings on petrol and diesel. Similarly, reports are coming in about the increased consumption of natural fertilizers in various parts of the country. Friends, I'm happy that we Indians are facing this global crisis together. I'm confident that this very power of public participation will strengthen us and lead us to success. My dear countrymen, in our country, occasions like birthdays, weddings and family functions are not merely private affairs, but celebrations for the entire community. Every family wishes to share its joy with others, and people often give gifts to their guests. Friends, a family in Nanded, Maharashtra has done something to share their happiness that has become a topic of discussion. The Petkar family resides in the village of Bahadurpura in Nanded. This family felt that if they were to share their joy, they should offer something that could serve as a support system for a family during difficult times. On the occasion of a wedding in their home, the family arranged accident insurance for approximately 3,500 villagers. Each individual was provided with an insurance cover of 1 lakh rupees. The sentiment behind this initiative is truly touching. The family had observed that households often face severe financial hardship following an accident. During such times, even a little aid turns out to be of great support. Friends, the government is extending this protective shield to crores of families across the country. Under the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, for an annual premium of just rupees 20, meaning a premium of only rupees 20 for the entire year, one gets accidental insurance cover of up to rupees 2 lakh. So far, more than 58 crore people have joined this scheme. Among them, approximately 28 crore are women, our mothers, sisters and daughters. Affected families have received assistance amounting to over rupees 3,700 crore through this scheme to date, as per the accounts available so far. Friends, similarly, the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana is equally important. This scheme provides an insurance cover of rupees 2 lakh to a person's family in the event of their unfortunate death. Its annual premium is just rupees 436, which works out to barely rupee 150 per day. More than 27 crore people have joined the scheme so far. Under it, around 11 lakh families across the country have received assistance totaling approximately rupees 22,000 crore. These figures are massive. Behind these numbers lie the individual stories of lakhs of families. Somewhere, a mother received help to continue her children's education, while elsewhere, a wife found the support needed to manage household responsibilities. Friends, often a significant safety net can begin with a very small amount and a tiny step. Even a small decision can bring about a major change. I urge all of you to share information about these schemes with your families. My dear countrymen, in Mann Ki Baat, let us now discuss a subject that is thousands of years old, one that has been deeply ingrained in human society for millennia. That subject is superstition. Superstition is often not merely a misconception, it begets fear. And when fear dominates the mind, a person stops seeing the truth. People steeped in superstition begin making decisions without logic or knowledge of the facts, decisions that lead to great harm. At the same time, there are those in society who challenge such beliefs based on science, experience and logic. The journey from superstition to faith is not easy, and today I certainly want to tell you about one such successful journey. Friends, a bird is found in Assam known as the hargila. The hargila is a rare bird. It plays a vital role in keeping nature clean. However, for a long time, It was considered inauspicious in certain parts of Assam. People disliked seeing it in their vicinity. Often, trees housing Hargila nests were even cut down. Just imagine, a bird that helps clean the environment became a victim of people's fears. It was during that time that biologist Purnima Devi Burman witnessed it all. She resolved to change the misconceptions deeply rooted in people's minds. She spoke to women and explained the facts based on science. Gradually, women began joining this campaign. Then, a major transformation began. The bird that was once driven away as a bad omen started becoming the identity of the villages. Thousands of rural women stepped forward to save the Hargila. Today, they are known as the Hargila Army. These women also had to contend with societal resistance. They worked day and night to convince society and ultimately succeeded in leaving superstition behind. They have demonstrated that when the right information is conveyed, even age old mindsets can change. Friends, I often say, those who play blossom. Today, the number of young people in the country who are both playing sports and blossoming is growing rapidly. Compared to the past, far more young people are now pursuing sports as a career. I've learnt about two such initiatives in Nagaland that are quite interesting. The first initiative is the Nagaland Baby League. Hearing the name, you might presume this is just an ordinary league for very young children. But that is not the case. It is an extraordinary league for children aged 5 to 10 to 12, blossoming youngsters that not only inspires them and nurtures their speed and talent, but also helps establish their identity. It was launched to connect as many children as possible in Nagaland with football. Boys and girls aged 5 to 12 can participate. The league has now completed 3 years of operation. This league has had a positive impact on the children. Friends, another commendable initiative is underway in Nagaland, the Nagaland Women Futsal League. Futsal might be a new term for some of you. Let me explain that it is also known as indoor football. In each team, there are only 5 players, and the playing court is much smaller than a standard football field. Consequently, players must make quick decisions and effectively utilize their technique and skills. The Nagaland Women Futsal League is providing a wonderful platform for our daughters to showcase their talent. I commend the people of Nagaland for such initiatives. These efforts serve as an inspiration to other parts of the country as well. Friends, this is the age of technology. New research is taking place every day. Ever new AI innovations are coming up. In such times, a crucial question arises. How can we preserve people's creativity? How do we remain connected to our roots while advancing with new technology? Nalanda University has found a solution to these questions. Our Nalanda University, dating back thousands of years, is now shaping India's destiny in a new avatar. 2 years ago, I had the opportunity to dedicate to the people the new campus of Nalanda University. Nalanda University has revived our ancient tradition of Shastrarth, that is, intellectual discourse. Shastrarth is not merely a medium for expressing one's views. It is a disciplined process of dialogue, debate, and deep contemplation. It requires articulating one's position backed by logic and facts, areas demanding mastery. This process also teaches us to listen to and understand the views of others with patience. I am pleased that Nalanda University has incorporated this into its convocation ceremony. Nearly half of the participating students came from other countries. This effort to bridge an ancient tradition with contemporary times is highly commendable. I extend my heartiest congratulations to Nalanda University for this initiative. I would also urge other universities across the country to consider similar initiatives. Friends, another significant effort is underway to prepare the youth for new technology while keeping them rooted in their heritage. The Central Sanskrit University in Delhi is launching a BTech program in artificial intelligence and data science. This marks a crucial step towards integrating modern technology with India's traditional knowledge. It will facilitate the development of new AI tools for Indian languages and accelerate the digitization and preservation of our ancient texts and manuscripts. I convey my best wishes to the Central Sanskrit University for this endeavor. Friends, Indian culture is reaching various corners of the globe today. People across the world are discovering and embracing our songs, music, and spirituality. Thousands of kilometers away from India, in the Caribbean Sea, lies a country called the Dominican Republic. The Indian population there is around 100, perhaps even fewer. Despite this, a wonderful initiative connected to Indian culture and spirituality is underway there. A team has been formed by some Spanish-speaking locals. This team is named Brahma Kamal Dominicana. The members study Vedic literature together and are learning to chant Vedic mantras. They've received no formal training on this, but they've learnt the correct pronunciation by listening to audio recordings. Today, they chant several mantras such as the Purusha Suktam, Shri Suktam, Shri Rudram, Durga Suktam, and Devi Mahatmyam with great proficiency. Their effort to learn our traditions while living so far from India is truly inspiring. I extend my best wishes to all the members of Brahma Kamal Dominicana for their endeavors. I wholeheartedly appreciate all those who are making continuous efforts to popularize Indian culture worldwide. My dear countrymen, Meghalaya is known for its clouds and breathtaking landscapes. Anyone who visits Meghalaya also cherishes the memory of the warmth and sense of belonging offered by its people even long after they leave. However, there is another unique feature of Meghalaya that I wish to discuss with you today in Mann Ki Baat. That is Meghalaya's root bridges. I am referring to bridges made of roots, not the kind of route one travels on. The story behind these root bridges is fascinating. These bridges are not built in a matter of days or years. It takes decades for them to take shape. The roots of rubber trees are gradually guided in specific directions and trained to span across water streams. Over time, these roots transform into sturdy bridges. These bridges possess another unique quality. They are living bridges. They grow stronger with the passage of time. They reflect the creativity of the people of Meghalaya. These embody years of patience and a deep respect for nature. These bridges demonstrate the amazing things humans can create in harmony with nature. They are a heritage of our country and our land. India has now applied to have Meghalaya's root bridges included in the UNESCO World Heritage Site Network. Friends, climate change poses several challenges to these root bridges. Amidst this, the people of Meghalaya have admirably shouldered the responsibility of preserving this natural heritage. Previously, it was not even easy to determine exactly how many such bridges existed. The local people themselves took the initiative to count them. Subsequently, the communities also took up the responsibility of maintaining these bridges. Today, local residents look after more than 120 root bridges. Some teams inspect the condition of these bridges annually, and some individuals have even established nurseries to strengthen the surrounding areas. An entire ecosystem has thus developed around their conservation. You may have noticed that Hali Warji was honored with a Padma Award this year. He has dedicated over 50 years of his life to the care of these root bridges. His dedication is an inspiration to us all. Friends, if you've ever visited these root bridges, do share your photographs on social media. Your pictures will inspire others to learn about this unique heritage of Meghalaya. My dear fellow citizens, we all desire our village to be neat and clean and our city to look beautiful. Yet, we rarely pause to consider who clears the waste that accumulates around us. Most people presume it is someone else's responsibility, that someone else will handle the cleaning. However, there are individuals among us whose mindset serves as a great inspiration. I had the opportunity to learn about some women from Byawra in the Rajgarh district of Madhya Pradesh. They resolved to remove the plastic waste scattered around their area. Instead of contemplating for someone else to bring about change, they took the initiative to collect plastic waste and empty bottles from across the town themselves. Gradually, this effort expanded and the collected plastic began to be converted into eco bricks. Today, these very eco bricks are being used to beautify public spaces. In Rajgarh, hundreds of kilograms of plastic have been recycled and put to productive use over the past few months. In other words, the plastic that once polluted the city is now contributing to its beauty thanks to the efforts of these women. I congratulate all the sisters of Byawra and the associates involved in this initiative. My dear fellow citizens, many people have written to me suggesting that I speak about a special topic. This topic relates to Ganesh Utsav. Although there is still quite some time left for Ganesh Utsav, people have urged that this subject be discussed right now. In fact, the work of crafting Ganesh idols begins well in advance. Idol makers and those involved in the idol trade become active right now. Therefore, I urge all of you, please make an effort to ensure that the idol of Ganpati Bappa installed in your home, society or neighborhood is made from the soil of our own country and crafted by the hands of our own potters and local artisans. I also urge those who make Ganesh idols to prioritize clay idols, and I ask buyers to check what the idol is made of and which country it was produced in. Do not buy idols made of plaster of Paris at all. Friends, clay idols dissolve naturally in water after the worship rituals conclude. This helps protect our rivers, ponds and the environment. It allows us to uphold our faith while also fulfilling our responsibility towards nature. When we purchase idols from local artisans, we strengthen the resolve of being vocal for local. I am confident that during this Ganesh Utsav, and indeed during every such festival, we'll give serious thought to these matters and take steps in the national interest. Friends, the greatest strength of our country lies in her people. The various efforts, big and small, taking place across the country teach us a great deal. These endeavors demonstrate that when there is determination and the support of society, significant change can be achieved. Do keep writing to me about such efforts happening in your vicinity. Continue sharing your thoughts and suggestions. A small initiative in your area could well become an inspiration for the entire nation. We shall meet again next month to discuss new endeavors undertaken by our countrymen. Until then, take care of yourselves and your families. And yes, water conservation is a must. We must save every single drop of rainwater. We cannot let the momentum of the Catch the Rain campaign slacken in the slightest. So, I urge you specially, let us come together to save every drop of rain. Thank you very much. Namaskar.